We're off to the Sunshine State of Florida for this year's Miami Open. It's going to be a very fun tournament, guys, especially after what we just saw in Indian Wells. And all of those players, guys, are entered into this year's Miami Open, so it should be a good one. In this video, we're looking at the women's side of things by going over the entry list and the seeds for this year's Miami Open. And we're going to get started, guys, by talking about somebody that's not in the top 10. This person is your 11th seed in Mirra Andreeva. Andreeva, guys, at the impressive age of just 17 years old, is on a roll, the hottest player on tour right now. She won in Dubai, won in Indian Wells, now looking to go back to back at WTA 1000 events here in 2025. And she's beating some of the best players on tour to do all this too. 2 wins over Elena Rybakina, 2 wins over Iga Swiatek, and of course that Indian Wells final victory over Aryna Sabalenka. She is the hottest player on tour right now. Now, with her not in the top 10, and that's kind of a little bit of a surprise, but that's neither here nor there, we have to look now at the top 10 for this year's Miami Open. As you guys know, the top seed is going to be your world number 1 in Aryna Sabalenka. Sabalenka, guys, Indian Wells, very good showing there. She needed a big pick-me-up after having a bad showing in the Middle East there. She definitely did that. Let's see if Sabalenka can keep that momentum rolling. Iga Swiatek in at number 2. Guys, Swiatek's having a very good 2025. I know she doesn't have a championship yet, but still, semifinals at the Australian Open. Over in the Middle East, she was a quarterfinalist, a semifinalist, then a semifinalist at Indian Wells. She's playing very good tennis this year. It's only a matter of time till she wins something. Will Miami be that tournament? Coco Gauff in at number 3. Gauff has been struggling, guys. Now, she did have a little bit of a better showing at Indian Wells, but still, we expect a lot more out of Coco Gauff. In at number 4 is Jessica Pegula. She's been playing pretty well as of late too, guys. She won that WTA Austin event, and then I thought had a pretty good showing at Indian Wells. She's somebody to keep an eye out on for here in this tournament. Madison Keys going to be in at number 5. We just saw Keys at Indian Wells. That's the first time we saw her since her Australian Open victory. And guys, she followed up pretty well there. Semifinals at Indian Wells. Keys should be in play here in Miami as well. Jasmine Paolini, very quiet 2025 so far, but she is your 6th seed. That means she'll have a good draw. Let's see what she does with it. Elena Rybakina, like I was talking about with Iga Swiatek, Rybakina's having a very good 2025 as well, guys. Very consistent, normally in the final 4 to 8 players remaining. Let's see if she can do something here in Miami, if she's able to dig down deep and get a win here. She was a finalist at last year's event. In at number 8 is Emma Navarro. Navarro, little bit of a downslide here for Navarro. She needs a big pick-me-up here. Let's see if she could do it here at the Miami Open. Qinwen Zheng in at number 9. And we finally saw her have a good showing, guys. Very good showing at Indian Wells where she made the quarterfinals. That was long overdue. Again, we're talking about momentum. Is momentum on her side there? She had a very good showing at Indian Wells. Can she follow it up here at Miami? And rounding out the top 10 for this tournament is Paula Badosa. Badosa, guys, is a surface you can do something on. Do not sleep at Paula Badosa in at that number 10 spot. Now, guys, just really quickly, I do have a few other players I want to talk about quickly, but before I get into them, one player who's not entered into this year's Miami Open, she didn't play in Indian Wells either, is your Wimbledon champion from last year in Barbora, Krejcikova. She had to pull out with an injury, so hopefully we'll see her back sooner than later. But again, just like we saw at Indian Wells, she's not entered into Miami either. But guys, back to the players that are going to be playing in this year's tournament. A few quick players I want to talk about. The first person being Danielle Collins in at number 14. Collins is your defending champion, guys. Do not forget it. And nobody had her circled to win last year's Miami Open. She's in at the 14 seed here. Everybody's going to be chasing her. She's a defending champion. Let's see if she can make some noise at this year's tournament again as well. Karolina Muchova right after her at number 15. I thought Muchova's been having a pretty good last few weeks here on tour. She has a little bit of momentum. That seed's a little questionable if she can make a run or not make a run there, but she definitely has the talent to do so. Let's see what she does in this tournament here. Clara Tauson playing very well over the last few months. She's in at number 20. Again, somebody that has momentum on their side. Can she make a run here at this year's Miami Open? And Elina Svitolina in at number 22. You guys know she's a tough out in every single tournament that she's in, and she's coming off a good showing at Indian Wells. Again, let's see if she does anything here at Miami. Now, guys, there's so many other players in tour on tour that are entered into this year's tournament. So here's what I'm going to do. If you want to see where the seeds are for people like Elena Ostapenko or a Victoria Azarenka, or maybe you want to look at an up-and-comer like a McCartney Kessler or an Ashlyn Kruger or somebody like that, in the description of this video, there's a link. It will tell you every player that's entered, what the seeds are. You'll also be able to find the brackets. Anything you need to know about the Miami Open, click on that link. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please do me a favor, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll have continued coverage of this year's Miami Open right here.